What is up, my guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lives of P. In the last episode, we made our way to our next dungeon. And even though today I wasn't really going to record, I don't really have anything to do until like 9 o'clock, so I'll do a couple videos just for the day. Um, I started off on the main menu because I kind of felt like showing off the background in case if it was different from the last time we showed it. I don't think it is, but regardless, here we are back at the hotel. I don't think there's anything for us to really do here, so don't worry. We're not going to be here long. Yeah, nothing for us to do. Let us head forward. We are not going to be starting the dungeon quite yet. I'm actually going to be making a small detour. As you guys know, back at the Mulam district, or Malam district, I can't pronounce that. I keep adding a U to M-U. I don't know. During the Malam district area, we encountered the King of Riddles and got another riddle, and for that we're gonna have to go to, I want to say, the chapel. We're gonna go up the elevator shaft that we unlocked a shortcut for a while ago. I think like 10 episodes ago now. God, I can't believe this Let's Play is already at episode 30 now. Oh my god. Granted, the last couple days I've been recording basically non-stop in my free time, but like, Jesus, my load. Let me take a quick sip of water, just so my throat doesn't feel. Okay. Wow, that is... Sorry about that. That is a world of difference. You can definitely hear a difference. I think a second ago my voice was kind of scratchy. Now it feels ready to go. So, I will make a couple promises from this point going forward. I've noticed that my commentary gets a bit stilted and a bit generic after a long recording session. I'm going to try my best to reverse that, but more importantly, I'm also not going to be kind of shouting and cussing a lot and blaming the game on my skill. I really need to learn some proper skills for this game, and blaming the game on my lack of ability isn't the way to do that. So I promise here going forward, I'm going to be learning to, adapt and learn some more basic mechanics about this game that I personally didn't really follow in my personal playthroughs. I'm not saying I'm bad, I'm just saying it needs to change. I need to adapt. That's really the whole point of what I'm saying. Okay, so for the lightning boulder area that we're going to, I believe we need to go this way. What? Sorry, I hit the wrong button. There we go. And then we want to wait for the broken thing. I don't think I can make that jump. I did it before, but it was kind of just luck. So yeah, we'll just wait. So to dash and run, or jump, you hold circle and then you hit L3 to jump, the little joystick. I think we're going the right way. Forgive me if we're not. It's been a while since I've done this side project. Wrong way. Actually, I think that's the right way. Okay. The body weight of that flabby ass broke the door. I know that's morbid as hell, but the thing is dead already, let's be honest. Anyway. Moving on. I guess my commentary hasn't really changed much. Okay, we're in the right location. We're pretty much exactly where we need to be. We need to climb that ladder. So let's quickly do that. I look like I got coated in like blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers. God, such an underrated flavor. I can't do Jolly Ranchers anymore though. They taste too generic now, and they make my teeth hurt. I don't like how they make my teeth feel. Anyway, we got a new Trinity key, so let's definitely open that door and trust the... Test of the day, even noble cleric. Okay. I think that's just like a little note thing. It's not really like a, you have to do something here for an additional reward. More importantly, we get a amulet and a new outfit. Monster Sweeper outfit. Let's check that baby out. Here it is. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, I like this one a lot. It's like a cool dark green. Yeah, we're definitely using this one. And I want to change the antlers. The antlers are cool, but kind of lame. Lady's mask, to tell you the truth, doesn't do anything for me. I think it looks hideous. The mask actually looks pretty good. I just think the face paint and the nose part kind of look hideous, so I'm not going to go for it. We could go for this, just for the fuck of it, but I kind of don't like how this thing looks. That being said, the top hat. You know, one thing I really wished, even in the DLC, they didn't do this. I wish they made this mask a weapon. That would have been so funny. I think it would have been so fitting, too. We'll keep it Christmas themed. We'll go with the nose, the pointy hat, and then the nose. I know it's kind of goofy, but it looks better than the last two things we showed off a little bit. So yeah, we got the stuff for the Trinity, whatever majiggers, so we're ready to almost get ran over. Jesus Christ. Alright, on your right, we're gonna go back down the ladder, and I would cut the video off or something like that. Actually, you know what? I only have 900 ergo. I really don't mind using this item now. This is called the reset button. I think it's called that. Let me go actually check the official name before I make myself look like a fool. Last resort. It essentially kills your character. You lose your ergo, but it respawns you back to the thing. Character will die if you use this. Do you wish to continue? Yeah, it's only 900 ergo. We don't need that. We're good. We got the item, and I didn't want to make you guys have me watch. You guys didn't need to see me go through that shit again, so we're good. I'm happy. I gotta dequit that, by the way. I don't want to accidentally click that during a boss fight, you know. Not gonna lie, I feel like I would do that. Let's check out our new amulet. We got... Where is it? The Black Cat's amulet. Reduced damage from falling. Okay, so this could be kind of useful, actually, but I feel like the main use of it would be for that well we had to jump down when we were at the Malum district in general, but besides that, this could be kind of helpful down the road. Although this game doesn't really have like a major place like in Elden Ring where you have to jump down like 100 fucking levels to get to like a really good reward. So, it's situational. It's more for like exploration and stuff. But I'm happy with the two items we got. I still have no clue which one of these I want to use. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to go for this. I'm going to try learning to do perfect guards, but I think that buff is a little more situational than anything. I'm probably going to be going with Dancing One's amulet. This one is pretty damn good. It just, in general, low stamina dodging is useful as hell. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on going. Let's get going on. I don't know. I'm trying to start a catchphrase, but I can't get it. I can't just get it. So we're heading to the Estella Opera House entrance. We have nothing else to do in the rest of the world, so let us head into our next dungeon. Now, I'm going to say this right now, right here. This is where the difficulty kind of ramps up a bit. This dungeon is a challenge. There's a lot of really tough enemies in this dungeon, so you're going to want to be prepared for it. The main enemy type we're going to be dealing with, and I think the only enemy type actually, is going to be puppets, of course. So bring your best electric damage, and I believe they're also weak to strike damage. So if you have a good strike-related weapon, you're good to go. Honestly, this bone-cutting saw blade weapon is amazing, so we're pretty much sitting good. As for defensive, I'm not really sure which kind of weapon damage we're going to be dealing with, because I think I'm going to go with slash resistance because of a certain enemy we'll fight down the road has a slash based weapon, so I definitely want to use that. I think these are okay. I don't know if we'll deal with any electricity or anything like that. This is just the best one in general for my stats in general. I don't really need that because that's a 0.2 buff in defense. That means nothing. Break resist could be kind of good, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just stick what we got. If I need to change it down the road, I will. We're good. We're probably going to get a bunch of new stuff in here anyway, since, as you know, dungeons usually give a lot of great loot. So, enough beating around the bush. Let us head on. Hey, I'm glad I got to test out that last resort item. It's not every day I use it. And it was quick, too. Okay. Throwing cell. Electricity. Okay. This dungeon is really fun. Very creepy. I'm gonna call those ballerinas because they're just there. I think they spin around a little bit, like a spin, not really a spin to win attack, but they just spin. They're a little annoying and they can be in groups, but that's really about their only main thing. Oh, yeah, they also drop down from the ceiling and they have puppet strings and cause disruption. Oh boy. I should probably look up what that does, just so I can get a baseline for what we're dealing with here. Disruption. Disruption will cause P to die immediately. Okay, so we have the highest disruption in that, so we're good there. This doesn't do that. This doesn't do anything with that. Okay, so we have the best one for this area. Have your best disruption reducing effects, I guess. Thankfully, I don't think the boss itself does any disruption damage. It's just the enemies, like that enemy type. Dark, nice. So we can upgrade our glaive again if we really needed to, but I'm holding off on using that. There's another weapon we're collecting down the road that I would love to use that with, personally. You know something I kind of wish they had is when you're recording a video with the PS5, I wish it showed the time permanently on the screen, like on the corner, where you guys wouldn't be able to see it, but I would be able to just look on the corner and be like, oh, that's how long I've been recording. Gotcha. I call this kind of the I call this the spider lady. She's kind of an enemy we'll be seeing in this dungeon quite often. They hit very hard, of course. They are the ones holding the puppet strings, controlling the ballerinas. Just be careful. They're annoying. Yeah, that's why they're annoying as frick, man. For this reason, I think I'm just gonna retreat back for a minute. And I'm going to equip the Falcon Eyes, because I need to fight that thing with range. I can't get close to that thing. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy puppet strings. It's one of my favorite weapons, but right now it's just not... It doesn't get good until it's fully upgraded. I hated saying that cliche line, but it's the most applicable line I could have said. Alright. I didn't even mean to reference that either, by the way. I'm just being blunt. I did not mean to reference it. Back of her head? Oh my god! I'm sorry, where the falcon eye attack lands is always funny to me. It's like, if it's not the back of the head, it's like the butt or the crotch or something weird. It's no in between. This thing, see, I'm so, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta be really careful. These enemies are not... I'm like 15 minutes into this video, literally speaking, and we're already kind of getting chunked. Alright, so I have half my gauge left, so hopefully we can do some good damage to her. They do respawn, but really once you're done with a side of this floor, you don't really need to come back to it. You can see another one up there. Alright, we're good. Alright, we can't go this way. There's a path that way leading to a waving chandelier. So yeah, down there is actually the boss arena. We won't be getting up over there anytime soon. It's kind of crazy how early it is. Ooh, treasure. And a very weird close-up to a lamp. Disruption cartridge. Ooh, hoo, hoo. We asked and received. Oh, well, it's lighter. Guys, I think we're just sticking with what we got. It gives us better stats and everything, and it literally keeps us at 99 disruption. Yeah, we're going to keep the shock cart. God, I cannot say it correctly. We're going to keep what we currently have on. The only main difference is we lose a little bit of weight gain, so that's kind of nice, but everything else gets minused, and yeah, we're good with what we got. It's not a bad one, it's just not necessary with our current lineup.
Je le sens ne pourra me défaire. Tu seras toujours mon amant. Je crois en toi comme bonheur suprême.
So earlier at one of the shops in Hotel Krat, I believe it was Palantina, the puppet guy at the front desk, he sells a red apple for 1,000 ergo. If you haven't collected this item yet, I would suggest going back there and picking it up yourself. I already have it.
Oh, who are you? You're not a puppet. Are you here to listen to my music? I can't sing anymore. This petrification disease took away my songs. Riddles. I was fooled by him. He said this place was a shelter. Patricia, I'm so sorry. Oh, Patricia, I'm parched. Just... Oh, thank you. Oh, this is the sweetest apple I've ever had. I can't stop death from taking me, but I have enough strength to confess my sins. Can you listen to my last confession? Patricia, I coveted your voice. If I can't match it, then even if I have to break you, Adelina Corday must have it all. I know it's wrong, but still, I love you. know it's wrong. I know it's wrong.
Sorry, guys, my cat's meowing in the background. She's okay. She's fed and everything, but she's just... I can't get into it right now. I'll talk about it in a later video when it's more relevant.
I know it's wrong.
So that's pretty much it for her quest line. As long as you give her the apple before fighting the boss in the dungeon, you're good to go. We'll come back to her a little bit later. Remember exactly where she is. It's kind of confusing, but the best way I could put it is... Alright, so there's the front entrance. You're going to climb up the stairs. Specifically, when you enter the building, you're going to go up the right flight of stairs up here. You're going to turn into this hallway. Flame chandelier, you're going to take a left, and over here next to this painting with a ship is the door to Adeline. Remember this for later. I'm probably going to forget, but just remember it for later. We're pretty much done up here, so we're going to head back the other way. So yeah, for the quest line, you need to get the bright red apple. You need to give it to Adeline before you fight the boss. And it's similar to, God, I forgot her name already, sorry. The lady from the church. If you don't give the quest item in time, they'll be gone and you'll lose out on a reward. End of discussion. And I believe that's all we have to do, is give her the bright red apple and face the boss to cause the reward to be dropped. Okay. So guys, we made it here to the palace, or not really the palace, the opera house. We helped a character find an apple. In the next episode, we'll be heading back in there and hopefully clearing up more of the dungeon. I'll see you guys then.